no throwables, no specter. Say it ain't so, Elbethium, but I cannot. Guys, we're gonna be left to our own devices against a familiar face that returns as a new nightmare, the corrupted Parade Master. And well, before I even think about asking you to click that like or subscribe button for me, I just ask that you give me a chance to earn that. And now, well, let's get in on this. Chances are that after the previous boss fight, the Illusion Walker, you do not have any throwables left that you can rely on. Luckily, there are a few things that we can do to make this boss fight a lot easier. As you can tell, probably right now, I am kind of maintaining the same distance from the boss. This is going to aggro him in such a specific way that he's gonna be producing the same attack over and over, and we're gonna be calling this jousting, because when he runs at you, you run at him. It is crucial that you run, because at the last moment you need to perform such a dodge that you land behind the boss, because if you land somewhere around his hip, he is going to be doing a follow-up sweeping attack. Just keep doing this for the, well, that part of the boss fight, the little part that is kind of the opening, then he's gonna be starting the belly flopping. And the belly flopping. Now this is gonna be working a little bit differently from the previous version of the boss fight. After he does belly flop, he is gonna be doing a hissy fit trying to drag himself to you. Now I need you to count the hits, and we're gonna do that together. So one hit, second, third, and on the fourth hit, this is going to be the final one. It's when you are at the ready to close this distance. Why I took this particular instance of the belly flop is because the minion is there. If you can align the boss and the minion through the same lock-on, through one of them being locked on into same hits, same series of hits, you're gonna be dealing damage to the boss, and you are gonna be, well, eliminating the little guy, which is always super helpful. Just remember, once you do kill the little guy, make sure you move, because he is going to explode and inflict the damage onto you. This one is gonna be happening through maybe half of his entire HP bar to the very end. As you can see, this looks very familiar. It is like the jousting attack from the very beginning of the boss fight, but in reality he is attacking with this other arm. So what you should do is simply dodge towards the boss. It's 3 attacks. Usually, sometimes it's gonna be 2, where the second attack is going to be the red one. Each and every one of these attacks I have dodged by dodging into the boss himself. And one last attack I want to prepare you for, it's this AoE attack that is extremely easy to dodge. It's always gonna go in one direction, you simply need to go left or right to, well, make short work of it. And for the end of the guide, I do have few more little tips for you guys. Remember, this is going to be a marathon. Never ever overcommit. If you keep overcommitting with your attacks and dodges, you are going to, well, get yourself in a very unfavorable position. Sometimes, for example, when you are jousting with the boss, if you see that your stamina is near depletion, the best course of action is simply to keep going away from the boss and wait for stamina to recharge. Instead of attacking him, you will have plenty of chances. Another thing, you need to pay attention to the arena itself. Few design choices in the arena are actually traps, especially the entrance over there. There are little boxes and everything that can just get you stuck and trapped with the boss, who is going to be belly flopping at you when you least want him. With all of these little tips, I do believe you are going to be victorious. No specter, no throwables, no nothing. You got this, and you better believe you got it. It may take you a few little tries, a little bit of practice, but this boss honestly is maybe even easier than the first iteration of the boss. Guys, let me know in the comments how this went. I hope you beat him. I am rooting for you. Well, guys, I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.